Welcome back, everybody. It's your girl Cassie J, and I am here with another review. I am here to bring you the Love After Lockup. Yes, yes, yes. The question of the day for me is why? Even though the episode was called Denied and Declined, I want to say why. Like, I hear the Rihanna song in my head. Why? Like, that's what I hear playing in my head about some of these couples. But I do have some good news. Whoo! We got to finally meet one of the people that we've been missing. We on episode 7 nonetheless. But we finally get to meet Dylan and Heather. We don't get to meet Dylan. We get to meet Heather. So, still a little aggravated. But, we take what we can get at this point. All we get to see with Heather really is that it's like the introduction, so it's kind of blah. Heather, let's see here. She's at the lingerie store. She's shopping for some lingerie to get so that she can have some time with Dylan when he gets out. That's what everybody's looking forward to, is getting some after not being able to see their, do we call them significant others? I guess we can call them significant others. Her Dylan. So, that was really it. She met him and they dated for like 3 months before he got locked up. Yeah, we have to just wait and see what's to come of them. Also, we hadn't seen Scott in the last episode, Scott and Lindsay, so we got to see them in touch bases to see what was going on with them. From what I gathered, I really wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to Scott and Lindsay because they really came on like for a scene and then were gone. It seems like allegedly Lindsay got smart with her unit manager or something. She got into some kind of trouble, which is why she did not get to be released. I'm not fully sure. Really, at this point, I really don't care. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention with them. So yeah. Also, Christiana and John. It was a touching scene with them. It was really more about Christiana and her mom. She got to go talk to her mom, and her mom basically was saying, please let this time be different. I don't want you to go back. I hope this time is different. And Christiana was saying that she feels that this time is going to be different because she has John and she never had anybody before that was not a drug addict themselves. That's the difference she feels this time. I really am rooting for her. I hope so, because it seems like she might get it, like she might be getting it. And she did make the comment that her mother is her world. She loves her mother with everything that she has in her. The problem is when she's out getting high, she's not thinking about how she's hurting her mother, and that when she goes to jail, she's going to be away from her mother, and that's going to cause a problem, and her mother's going to be hurt behind that. So she acknowledged that, and that's a big step, I feel, in her possibly doing better this time around. So hopefully, I hope that she really does stay clean, completes her probation, stays out of trouble. I really do wish the best for them. Now, moving on to Maurice and Jessica. Earlier when I said the episode should be called Why, it was pertaining to them. I really thought Jessica was going to turn around. I thought that she had her husband's best interest, but she didn't turn around. They get to the state line between Nevada and California. He takes a piss on California, literally. And they go ahead. They proceed. She goes home. She takes him on to Vegas. I I really feel like, I'm really hoping this is just for the show. Like, I really hope, like, he really did get permission to film this, and, like, we're just doing this for the show. I really hope they're doing this for the show. Because if you aren't doing this for the show, and you know that you can get in trouble, and you know this is being filmed, you're going to get in trouble. Because they're gonna see this footage and see that you left the state. Like, why would you come on a nationally syndicated show and leave your state knowing people are going to be able to... Anyway, I think that was dumb. He's so desperate to meet his mother and father-in-law. He wants to see his home where his wife is going to be. It was just a poor decision for them both to make. I really don't have any other words for that other than it was just a poor decision for them to make. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. Now, Quaylin and Chevelle. They had an interesting week. So Quaylin's sister comes with his mother to see Quaylin because he's out. You're happy to see him. You want to catch up with him. I don't know what his mama has been telling her. But his sister has like all this animosity towards Chevelle. She was just kind of like, I want to know what your intentions are with my brother. Your brother is the criminal. No shade, but we should be asking him what your intentions are with her, because you're the one that needs to get out here and be rehabilitated and, start your life over. My life is okay out here. She's also was just like, I found out you hurt my brother, we gonna have problems. And she just had a lot of rah-rah energy that I was just not really feeling. So I'm sure that, his mother was in her ear and was just telling her, she's taking him from me. She's making him stay here. This is not where he needs to be. What everybody's failing to realize is that he is a grown man and he has to make his own choices. You can't get mad at her for the choice that he made. He chose to start dating this girl. He chose to get in a relationship with her. He is choosing to stay there. That is not her fault. Now, Chevelle calls her cousin up. And they're out riding around. She tells him, I want you to meet Quaylin. I want you to love him like I love him, and so on and so forth. And he's like, I'll give the dude a chance. I'll, meet him and see what he's all about. But, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to tell you how I really feel about him. They pull up to a car lot, and he's like, what you doing? What we doing here? You getting a car? She was like, no, I'm getting him a car. She done dropped $5,000 on him a truck. Her cousin goes off and was like, what has he done to warrant you to get him a car? He hasn't even proved himself to you at this point. I mean, he hasn't even been out long enough to prove anything to you or your family. Like, why are you spending all this money? I do agree. Your first sit down with him and your mother, when she asked him what was his intentions, and he made the comment like, we're just going to play it by ear. Like, that was his attitude. It was real relaxed and real lackadaisical. Like, he was just kind of like, we just going to see what's up. We just kicking it. Like, that was his attitude. I'm going to tell you right now, if your attitude is we just kicking it, I'm not about to kick out $5,000 for nobody that I'm just kicking it with. I'm not about to buy no car for somebody I'm just kicking it with. He hasn't shown me that he is serious, so I don't see why you would buy a car. Like, what are you doing? I need for somebody to make some sense. Like, she must be dick whipped, I guess, like she is digmatized. That night in that hotel must got her, because I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. I got a whole child I got to worry about, and I'm not about to not doing it. Cousin was upset. He was just like, well, dang, like, I can't even get you to give me $20, but you buying a whole car for him, like, woo, woo, I tell you. Don't be messing with the people in prison. This is what happened to you, people. Let this be a warning. Don't mess with folks in prison. They get out, and you be out here risking being accessories by breaking probation. And then we gonna get right on over here to the next person who is spending lots of money. Destiny and Sean. Listen, I need for Sean's real friends to come in and circle around him and pull him out of this black hole that he's in called Destiny, because that's what this is. Destiny has told Sean that she would like to go house shopping. She wants to get some things to make the house all pretty and nice. Cool. Understandable, since you guys are building a relationship. So you say, and you want to make this house a home. And you want to feel like you live here too. Okay. Okay. What problem with this? You don't have no damn money, honey. Like, you don't work or nothing. So that means that, once again, I have to pay for it. So, since I'm paying for it, here's the budget. He gives her a budget of $1,500. She says, can I at least get $3,000? She wanted like $5,000. He said no. Destiny has some restrictions. One of her restrictions is she's not allowed to have a bank account that has a debit card, a checking account, or a savings account, because she had 598 felony charges for check fraud. Her response was, the government does it all the time and get away with it. Why can't I? This may be true. The government probably does a lot of things that are not legal, I guess you could say, or break the law, or whatever the case may be. You're not the government. You can't do that. The government are the ones that make the laws. So I guess that's why they can break them. You can't though, darling. You are supposed to be a law-abiding citizen. I feel like giving her money is like giving crack to a recovering addict. She has a problem with money. You can't give her any access to any money. That's just how I feel. I felt like what you should have did maybe was did it together, or found out what store she was going to, and once she bought everything, had the store call you and you processed the payment over the phone or something. But you should not give her any access to any money in any kind of way. So he wanted to set up like the Visa Pay, where she could just slide her phone and it would pay that way. I wouldn't even did that. I just do not feel like she needed access to money in any kind of way. Now, Sean goes to work, but on his way to work, he calls his ex. And of course, she checks in like, how's everything going with you in Destiny? And she gets upset because I feel like she still has feelings for him. And I really don't feel like he's all the way 100. I feel like he's trying to play both sides personally. Like he's trying to have his cake and eat it too a little bit. That's my feeling. Because for her to be so upset and so emotionally invested, there has to still be, you have to be feeding it a little bit for her to still be so emotionally invested. That's just me. Now, Destiny goes to the store and she's hitting on the sales lady. She told the sales lady, yeah, let me get your number. Me and you gonna go out on a date. It's gonna be on Sean. Like, he's gonna pay for it. Don't worry about it. I got you. We're gonna go and have sushi. She picked up everything that she wanted, got up to the register, tries to pay, and it's declined. So now she's embarrassed. She calls Sean. She's very upset because she can't buy anything. Now, she don't butter this girl up, making this girl think that, oh, she got it like that. Like, she got Sean wrapped around her finger. She has the pulse on his money. And you can't even buy this furniture that you just picked up. So the clerk was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. We'll just hold it for you for a day or two, you know, when you can come back. And she was like, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Sean had an attitude like, I don't know why the card was declined. I don't know what's going on with the money. Sean has been taking money out of his 401k to support her. As my friend likes to say, do you want to be a Walmart greeter, sir? You need a 401k. You need some kind of retirement plan, or you're going to be 65 years old at the door talking about welcome to Walmart. Sir, you can't afford her. You cannot afford her. I need you to get somebody in your life that you can afford. It's not her. Let it go. Let her go. Let her go. After you get your, through with this court date and you're not on the hook no more for $50,000, that is. Let's just get through this court date and then let her go. Because she is a money pit. A money pit. I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was really great. These couples are getting really interesting to me. Next month, we're bringing back the life after lockup couples. This is love. This is life after lockup couples. So I'm interested to see how they're doing in quarantine. Whew. I don't know what's going to happen with these couples. I don't know who's going to last, how long they're going to last, but I'm going to keep it going. So thank you guys for watching. Continue to like, subscribe, and comment and share and all that great jazzy jazz. Have a good day.